Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. Do I need to meet my Filipina in the Philippines, like before marrying her? Somebody asked me this question a while ago because they wanted to marry a Filipina but didn't want to go to the Philippines for one reason or another. Wanted to know if they could just get to know somebody, bring them over from the Philippines to their country on a fiance visa, and and go from there. So how important is it to meet them? That's what I want to talk about today on Love Beyond the Sea. I want to help guys with the relationship with a Filipina. I've been married for 7.5 years, and I've learned a lot more than I knew before. We got married very quickly, so I try to share that here. Please leave comments about the importance or lack thereof of going to the Philippines and troubling yourself to see what it's all about before marrying her. I can think of 3 main ways that it's important to go meet her. Number 1, it shows respect to the Filipina because you gotta go to the trouble of getting plane tickets and spending the money for those plane tickets and getting through the airports and all the hassles that go with that. Because they're so far away and some places are more challenging than others to reach, when a woman goes there, he knows that he's making the effort and the trouble to go see her, and that is very respectful to her. That the man doesn't want to just say, well, we know each other well enough now, I'll just get you up here to my country and we'll get married within 90 days. I don't think that's the best idea. It doesn't show respect for her. And number 2, it does not show respect for her family. Her family will want to meet this foreigner. She will want her family to meet the foreigner. She'll want their blessing. She'll want them to say, yes, this guy seems like someone we can agree to you marrying. And you want to get off to a good start. So the family, we're talking mama, papa, sisters, the older ones, they'll want to size you up, and they should have that right. If you can't make a good impression, that's not favorable. So out of respect for her and respect for her family, I think you want to go to the Philippines, meet her friends in addition to her family, because that tells you something about this woman. And like we went to get married on my first trip, so I was meeting family, but then people that she's known in her life, like principal sponsors who may or may not be family, but they know her, and they're important in her life. The last reason, of the set that I'm going to be talking about, is that going to the Philippines, spending the time, even if it's only one time for 3 or 4 weeks, you will learn much more about her, because you will learn what it's like where she has lived. Now, we didn't do this the first time I was there, but eventually, on I think the 4th or 5th time, she showed me where she grew up. It's a different city, but I wanted to see it. While we were out in the area, I wanted to stop by and I wanted to see where she grew up and where she went to school. I wanted to know what it looked like, what it felt like, how hot it was, how uncomfortable it was, or how dirty it was, or whatever. I just wanted to know, could I do it? What would my life be like if I had to live there, or whatever? Just experience it, You will have a deeper sense of appreciation for her and knowledge of her if you actually go to the Philippines, stay there, get a feel for the country and the people, at least 3 or 4 weeks. And I think it's important to know what the Philippines is like, because she loves it there in all likelihood. And if you're not there yourself, you may hear some things or believe some things that just aren't true. They may be stereotypical, but not the view somebody would have that was actually there. So being there, that's important. Yes, it may cost some money, but if you don't have the money for that, to go and visit, then how are you going to have enough money for all the visa fees, flying her up from the Philippines, flying her back home now and then, if she's not going to be working. So let me know what you think, but I think it's crucial, at least one time, to be able to go to the Philippines, even if it's for 3 or 4 weeks, get to know her family, her friends, and it will make a big difference to your love beyond the sea.